David, I guess if anything, there would be a sense of foreboding about a game where everybody expects you to win, which hasn't happened much this season.
I think Fremantle are a very good side, so they've still got a lot of talent, and Ross Lyon's a great coach, so I think they'll come out and compete hard. We need to be at our best. If we're not our best, I think the competition showed that if you're off by 5%, anyone can win.
What are they good at? What are the things that Fremantle do best?
Fremantle have been a really good defensive side for a long time. They limit you inside 50s, and then they can trap the ball in their front half and pin you down there. So the challenge for us will be winning the contested ball, getting the game played in our half, and making sure that from there we hit the scoreboard or we can lock it in there.
Is that about ball movement then, if they're such a good defensive side, is not giving them time to set up?
That and winning the contest. If you can win stoppages, get the ball in your half. But yeah, if you can't win stoppages, then you've got to be able to rebound against them. That's going to be a real challenge. They're very good at stopping that.
David, will they try to make it a scrap, a bit of a dogfight?
I'm not sure. They could. They're a good contested team, as I've mentioned, so I've got no doubt they'll want to make it a contest. They play their best footy when they're getting numbers behind the ball, so whether they play one-on-one or they get a number behind the ball, we'll have to wait and see.
So what's the key for you guys?
The key for us is, as I've mentioned, it's just winning that contest and winning one-on-one contests. If we can get the ball in our front half, win the contest, pin it in there, I've got no doubt our forwards will eventually score.
Looks like Ross is trying to open their game up a bit more, but do you think he could revert to his old tactics and just make it a scrap?
That's up for Fremantle. I'm not sure. What I do know is what we can control, and we want to play the brand of footy we've been playing, and we think if we play that style, then we're in a good position to win.
So you can play that style against any style, even if someone's shutting down the game like that?
Yeah, well, that's our aim. We want a style that can win any sort of footy, and particularly contested footy. So if they want to make it one-on-one, we think we can win that. We've got really good inside mids. We've got players that can win contests. So, no, we're very, very, very happy with the contested game.
Is it a new challenge for the group? As someone said earlier, you are hot favourites. Is it a new challenge as far as this year is concerned? Because you obviously had a tough draw.
It's different to the other games, but I don't think our players buy into it too much. We'll focus on what we can control, the things that we've been working on. No doubt last week there's some areas of the game that we want to get better at, and we get a chance this week against really good opposition to do that against a team that's been a powerhouse for the last 10 years.
How close to a change were you, or is it you're just so happy with the way the side's been going?
There's some guys putting some real pressure on from beneath, but at the moment the guys are playing really well together, and that's what we love, the evenness. It's a team, it's not individuals standing up, it's the group playing well together, and that's probably been the most pleasing aspect.
We saw Wayne Miller out here today, and I suppose the other one that we talked about a week was Brad Crouch. How close were those two in particular?
Yeah, Wayne's back, his form's been really good, and other than injury, he may still be in the side. Brad Crouch, we just want him to play a game of football. So both of those guys are very good players, and we had all our emergencies trained today, so they're all out there, all three of them.
They're both in the twos this week? Crouch.
Yes.
Are you conscious of the need to manage Brad Crouch, obviously with some of his injury issues in the past?
We think he's going to be a long-term player for us. So, yeah, we want him to play well, but we want to be smart. We understand it's a long season, and we want to make sure that he's going firing at the end of the season.
Do you therefore manage him in the SANFL this weekend? Have you set it like 60% that he'll play, or are you just going to rotate him as normal?
At this stage, I think we're going to rotate him as normal. It's a 6-day turnaround. If we plan to bring him in the following week, maybe late in the game, if he's playing well, we might reduce his minutes, but at this stage, he'll just play as normal.
David, pressure for spots on the side, it's almost at an all-time high. How much is that driving the group to continue to play well?
You'd have to ask the players as individuals, but I think it's a great environment. Players are playing well. They're enjoying playing together, and what we've really loved is the guys playing at the SANFL, playing their team role and playing good team football, so putting pressure on. So it's a real positive as an environment to get better.
Is it fair to say a lot of players wouldn't feel secure in their spots given that pressure is so strong underneath?
I think there's quite a few players that know they want to play well. They want to play well for themselves and the team anyway, but I've got no doubt they understand there's plenty of guys to go if we get an injury or two, that we've got plenty of depth at the moment.
Does that produce better performances though when you've got such great pressure?
It probably depends on the individual, yes and no. Some players thrive on that pressure, other players may feel it and it may affect them, but as a whole at the moment we're really loving the way the group are playing.
Solid chance of rain tomorrow. How do you think that the game will hold up? The quick ball movement, it's been sort of a feature of your play this season. How do you think it'll go?
We've really been more about the contest probably all year. Our ball movement, they naturally do pretty well, but if it rains, we'll just make it probably a greater contest, and it's something we pride ourselves in and something we want to step up and play against a good team, another good team that are good in the contest.
David, have you seen McGovern this year? I mean, he's a bit of an unknown to all of us before the start of the year. He was injured last year, but he's come out and performed very well on the big stage. Have you seen him as the forward coach?
Yeah, look, Mitch played some really good football last year in the SANFL, and he showed at times that he could play at AFL level, but he'd probably just had injuries. This year he had a better pre-season, and he's probably taken that form. His pressure is the thing we've really loved, his ability to cover the ground, and as you can see, he can compete in the air, but he's good on the ground, and he's hit the scoreboard, so it's really good, complements our forward line.
Thanks, guys.